Alright, this is going to be part 2 of this 2290 video. We're going to show how to just straight up file for a refund if you're just getting rid of your truck and getting out of business and not putting another truck on. So let's get started here. So to file for this refund, we're going back here to the instruction form for the 2290. Scroll down a ways and you'll come here to this section here where it says, for a vehicle that was destroyed, stolen, or sold before June 1st, a credit for tax paid can be claimed on the next Form 2290 filed, or a refund of tax paid can be claimed on Form 8849. So what we need to do is do Form 8849, which is right here. If you go back to irs.gov and just search for 8849, it will bring you right here. Now, an important note is that we'll just say October again, you totaled your truck or wrecked it, whatever, and you're just all done trucking. We're going to use that date. Important to note that you cannot file for this refund until the end of the period, which would be the end of June of the following year, would be when you could file for this refund for the first time. So we'll start on this Form 8849 right here. Name of claimant, we're going to just keep with Bob's Trucking. You need to put your EIN number in here. If you have an EIN number, you do not have to put a social security number in here. Address. Okay, we're not putting a social security number because we put an EIN number in there. Peru, Illinois. We are not in a foreign country, so that does not apply. We got to put our zip code in here. Now the month that the claimant's income tax year ends. Unless you're a corporation with a fiscal year, your tax year is going to end in December, so we'll put in 12 there. If you have a fiscal year, you put in whatever the end of your fiscal year is. Daytime telephone number. Type that in there. Alright, now we're getting down here to schedules here. It says check the appropriate box or boxes for the schedules you are attaching to Form 8849. Only attach the schedules on which you are claiming a refund. Okay, so the 2290 falls under Schedule 6 right there. So we're going to check that box. And we're going to need to attach a Schedule 6. We'll have to fill that out here in a second. But you're going to sign here, date here, and type or print your name down here. If you're paid preparer, it would go down here. Okay, so let's go. We need to search out Schedule 6 for a Form 8849. I already have that opened here. What you can do is go back to irs.gov, search out that Schedule 6, open the instructions, and we will get right here. So we need to put our name in here again. And we put our EIN number in. And a total refund. So to figure out this total refund, we're going to go to the instructions for the 2290 again. So what we'll do is we'll scroll down to that table we used before. We're going to use that same month. Okay, so this is the table we're going to use down here. We're still going to use category V. Now when you originally paid your 2290, you would have paid, if you were category V, you would have paid $550. So what we have to do is figure out the number of months that we used the truck. So we're still going to say we took it off the road in October. So that's July, August, September, October. We used the truck for 4 months. And we're going to look up here at these little numbers again, and we're going to find 4 right there next to the month of March. And then we're going to come down here and see where that meets with category V. And that's $183.33. So what we need to do is take 550, that's the amount we paid, minus 183.30, or 183.33, and we come up with $366.67. So we're going to apply for a refund of $366.67. So let's go back to our Schedule 6. And we're going to put that in here. There. So here it says enter in the earliest and latest dates of the events included in this claim. Right here it says this format. So when we filed the 2290, we started the period with the month would be 07, the date 01 of 2020. Put that there. And let's just say that in October we're taking it off the road October 15th. So we would put 10/15/2020 for that date. So right here in line 1 we're going to put for the tax is a 2290 tax. And the amount of the refund is $366.67. Okay, then we have our amount in there. So next, CRN. Now, what is CRN? Well, for that, we'll go back to the instructions for Schedule 6 right here. And it says, we'll find a section here where it says Form 2290 CRN 365. So our CRN is going to be 365. Let's just read and see what that says here. It says it's for a pro rata refund of the tax paid on Form 2290 for a vehicle that was sold, destroyed, or stolen. So also it says here, to make a claim for a vehicle that was sold, destroyed, or stolen, the following information must be attached to Schedule 6. So we need to do like we did in that other filing there where we were trading vehicles, and we need to attach an explanation. And actually this would be the perfect information to attach with that form. It'd be the vehicle identification number, the VIN number, the taxable gross weight category, which would be category V. I neglected to mention that in that first one there. Whether the vehicle was sold, destroyed, or stolen, the date that happened, and then the computation of the refund amount. And it gives you instructions here on Form 2290. We already went through that computation, so you know what that is. And then if the vehicle was sold on or after July 1st of 2015, the name and address of the purchaser of the vehicle. We had already said that. So you need to type this up on a separate sheet of paper, type it or write it, and attach it to this form, Schedule 6, that we're going to submit with our Form 8849. So let's go back to our Schedule 6. Remember our CRN number is 365. We'll just put that in there. There. Now these extra lines here are if you're doing additional requests. We're just doing this one here. Now it says here, use the space below for an explanation of each tax claimed. So instead, I guess, writing up a separate sheet of paper, you could just type that in down here. Okay, so this is it for Schedule 6. Make sure to print this out, type your explanation on here, and include this with your Form 8849. So back here at the Form 8849, we are done. Make sure to print that out. Remember to sign it and date it down here, and either write or type your name right below it there. And if you look down in the instructions here, it's for where to file. For Schedules 1 and 6, this is the address here, which is the one that we want because we did a Schedule 6. This other one is for the Schedules 2, 3, 5, and 8, which we didn't do. So remember to put in your 8849, your Schedule 6, and your explanation down here, or if you put it on a separate sheet of paper, include all that. And that's all it takes to file for a refund for if you're going to be all done. So I hope this video helped you, and if you like it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and we will see you next video.